here where it's finally like, okay, I either need to address some weeds or finally my garden store it's fully stocked with everything that I want.
That's
and
right.
I want
Time to do some planting.
Time to do some planting, Nancy Brandmuller. Well, this is a customer top rated set that you've brought us from Radius. It's a 3-piece garden trowel, weeder, and cultivator set for less than $20 on clearance. So what that means for you and I, this is a set that's not returning, and I think that when you see the design and how much easier it's going to make your garden tasks, you will really appreciate that. It is M48698. It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
I'm glad we got the braid memo.
Yes, we decided to be matchy-matchy. Yeah.
Matchy-matchy.
I love it. Love the braid.
Real quick, let me show you the colors of this, because since it's on clearance, there's no reorder. Once one of these colors disappears, they're not coming back. So here's your green. We have blue. We have your red, even though that is pink. We have yellow, and we have orange. So really 3 of, like, if you ever only needed 3 garden tools, these are it.
These are the ones, and these are by Radius. And Radius is a wonderful company that has created these tools so that's, just more comfortable to use. And I love these designs because you're going to see that ergonomically designed handle that is patented. And so what you have is something that's very comfortable to use. These are also lightweight because they're made out of aluminum, so die-cast aluminum. So I'm going to show you just each one. I'm going to set them all down here just so you can see each one. This is our trowel. And again, there's that wonderful handle. And they're designed so that you're holding it like you're shaking someone's hand. I want to show you the difference between your typical trowel. This has like that wooden handle, it's a little more slippery. This has a nice grip. You can feel that really nice soft grip to it.
Well, and especially, we have, what is it, Boston weed or whatever, or Bishop's weed, that terrible tunneler. Like when you put pressure to dig that up, you're putting pressure right there so that tool can snap. This is a little more evenly distributed.
Exactly, and it's also got really nice thick shank right here, and it's got this really nice back blade here. Let's see, you can see there right there, so that you can kind of snag weeds out with that as well, in addition to doing your digging and everything. And you can go ahead and do your digging, you can plant your peas, and it's really great for that. So there's your trowel. Now, actually, you're holding the trowel. I just want you to see the difference in weight in that.
Oh.
Isn't that different? So you're going to really be able to do a lot of digging and a lot of work in your garden with this tool as opposed to this one.
And all the weight feels like it's in the handle, which doesn't give me much hope for the actual tool.
Exactly, and you can see the difference between this, this neck or this shank right here, really a big difference. So then the next thing is our cultivator. I was out planting flowers just the other day, and I was using all of these tools, and I was able to do everything I needed to do. So this cultivator is great. Let's say you're going ahead and doing rows and you want to plant your seeds and stuff. It's going to do those seeds. What I was using it for, because I was planting flowers, I was moving mulch around really easily, so much easier than using a trowel or doing it with my hand. I was just moving the mulch out of the way. Then I was using, you can go ahead and just move it really easily because of that great design in the handle. Really easy to do.
And I feel like that's nice if you've got that yard that's like half mulch, half dirt. Like the mulch is kind of disintegrated. You can get it consistent look.
Exactly. So, and in our video, we're showing how you can move leaves. So if you're trying to get leaves out from underneath bushes or, rose bushes, imagine trying to get your hand under rose bushes to get things out. This is going to give you a nice long reach. And then that handle, again, I'm going to just show you again the difference. This, if you're using any of the other tools, your hand is right down on the dirt. Look at that. Here, if I'm using it, my hand is up higher, and so it's keeping it cleaner. I'm able to do an easier job. So next thing, the tool that you're using right here, this is your weeder. So you've got this nice serrated edge on either side right there. And again, this is that die-cast aluminum, so really nice and easy to clean. You've got that beveled edge in there, see that groove? So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to be able to get rid of weeds. I'm going to dig around, get down to those roots.
Well, and having that serrated edge, if you do have the underground tunnelers, it breaks it up a little bit.
It sure does. And yesterday when I was planting my, I lost the name of them, I can't remember. It was in a big root-bound pot, okay, and so I took it out. I needed to cut it a little bit just to score the bottom. So that heliotrope, that's what it was. I couldn't come up with it. So I was cutting that root bound, gave it just like a little score on the bottom, cut an X, so that allowed those roots to kind of separate. When I put them in the ground, then they're going to spread. They're not just going to stay in there. So that's what that serrated edge helped. Plus you can do your little your little holes that you need to do to put in bulbs when it's time to go ahead and plant bulbs. You can see I can dig really deeply for that. So really great tools.
We have 5 colors for you to choose from. We have green, we have blue, we have red, and we have yellow. The color that you see down here at the bottom is orange. You're getting all 3 tools for less than $20, but know when when your color disappears, that is gone forever. And when you take a look at this video, I mean, these are all different maintenance things that we have to do at some point in our garden, even if it's a container garden.
Exactly. You always are going to need to dig. You're going to need to dig out the weeds. Oh, the other thing I did was I dug out an old rose bush, and I used my weeder to be able to dig down and get around those roots to get rid of it. So whatever your tasks are that you have in the garden, you're going to dig holes to be able to put your plants in. You're going to need to be able to, you know, get through that mulch, get through something. Why not use something that's comfortable for your hand? It's ergonomically designed, just like you're doing a handshake. It's keeping your wrist kind of at that more natural kind of angle. And they're lightweight. That's what I love about these too.
Combined, how much do they weigh, all 3 of them?
You know,
isn't it like around 2 pounds?
Yeah, it's going to be under, you know, around that 2-pound mark underneath that, because
my handbag with nothing in it is more than 2 pounds.
I'll have to say mine too.
Yeah, and like respect, you know, no judgment
exactly.
there. But I do think with the design of this, it allows you, especially for those really tricky areas. I mean, sometimes you're digging up hard clay or soil with rocks in there.
Right.
To get pressure that's not pressure put on you, which I think is the important part.
It is great, and that design is, like you said, it's really, really comfortable. And also this grip right here, that's, you know, got a really nice kind of feel to it, as opposed to this design, which has just wood. It's going to be slippery. It's going to slip around your hand. You can potentially bend this because it's such a thin design, and you know, you felt that. That's really heavy.
Well, and
so
it's heavy
not
in
as
the
comfortable
handle,
to use.
which is where you feel like you have to put all of that pressure down, and yet the tool, in comparison to just the weighted part right there, doesn't feel as strong. You're honestly getting a bit more of workspace here, but then you've got the other option to kind of use it like the back of a hammer to get some weeds up, which is really nice, which you wouldn't be able to do that with just this alone. So real quick reminder of all 3 tools that you're getting, because really, these could be the only 3 tools you'd need.
It's amazing. You just carry these with you, and I was able to do everything I needed in my garden the other day with just using these 3 tools. So here we have our trowel. Here is your cultivator, and then you have your weeder. And the 2 spade type ones have like this little notched edge back here to be able to help you to pull out weeds. So this is your weeder, your cultivator, and your trowel. All 3
for less than $20. I mean, you just don't see sets of 3 like this. Usually you have to buy them independently. So take advantage of the clearance price, M48698. It was good to see you, and your braid.
And your braid as well.
And your braid. Check out the colors on QVC.com. Still to come, great little piece for your garden. Outdoor during the day, it looks like this cute little watering can, but at nighttime, it's got that same mason jar sweetness, but the look of fireflies right in there. It's all solar. It's less than $20. Actually, it's $17.64, which is great. You can see how you can kind of move it around if you want to put it on your tabletop or garden stake it. It is M51779.